Hello guys, it's Dutch here with another video, and today a bossing video. It's been a while since I've done a bossing video. I think 1.5 months ago I did my last one, due to the fact it takes a lot of time to get all those clips because I need to do a lot of bosses for that and don't really have the time to do a lot of them. I got the Armadale crossbow right here with Saradomin, one of the few trips I did actually from Saradomin, but it was a Reaper I think also, so I went there for another hour after that and got the first drop for the collection log and Armadale crossbow, which is one of the most valuable drops at Saradomin, so I was quite happy about that. But to come back to the fact, I don't have really a lot of time to do those bossing series because I have the Clue Scroll series as well, and it takes a hell of a long time to do Elite Clue Scrolls, for example, to get Elite Clue Scrolls and then do the video and do all that in only the weekends is quite a bit of a challenge sometimes, so that's why the bossing series is somewhat delayed. But we got a Bendos Hills right here, which is also a really nice drop from Bendos, but not really valuable at this moment. I think at that time it was around 800k or something, which is an absolute low point for the Bendos Hill. It's been there for quite a while at that price range, so it's not that weird, but still looking for that pet. I'm not planning on getting that pet anytime soon, or not expecting to get that pet because I'm only at I think around 400k C, so it would be very lucky if I got the Bendos pet, but for now only got two of the Cold Wars Dungeon 1 pets, and that is Armadale and Samarak, which I did a lot of kills from back in the day, so that's why I got that pet. And here you see my first next skill, my first duo next skill actually. Solo is still a little bit too difficult. I found it quite enjoyable to do, a really nice boss, and of course the chance of getting quite some valuable drops, which is for me a requirement to do those bosses because I really need that motivation to do them, and the next has certainly got that, so you can expect more next duos in the future. I don't know if it's in the near future because I have loads of plans for the channel and I have to work that out, but as you see right there, I was a little bit struggling to get that next skill. It wasn't that difficult. I expected it to be a lot more challenging than it was, but of course it was duo, so it's not that difficult to do, but still for me it was a big thing to get my first next skill, and yeah, completed the first kill and was very happy about that. Haven't gone back to next since that kill, unfortunately. We did some Armadale as well, again of course because we need the new title, the first bossing title actually I have obtained then, but still not near what we need to get. We did got a War Priest item, which is one of the few items I still need. Of course the pet is already in my possession. I got that quite a while back, I think 2 years ago actually, so I streamed that, which I said in a previous episode, and I got that pet. Same with the Samarak pet at that point, but still need quite a lot of items. Of course I actually completed the collection log before it came out, but of course it doesn't count. We got another buckler right there. Of course the prices of the buckler are still quite high, so very happy about that. And my Vindicta luck is still quite good, only like 300 kills, got 4 lances and now 1 crest, 16 million, which is an absolute amazing drop from that Vindicta boss. I still need a pet for that boss, but that would take quite a bit of time. I think of doing duo Vindicta kills with some viewers actually. So the kill went quite good, but no further drops in this segment. Did got a few lances back in the previous episodes, but now I didn't got any lances of course. Oh, I got only 3 lances, correction on that, and 1 crest, but not really that many kills. As you see right here, only 271 kills. You only need one of the essence. And of course the pets, which would take quite a bit of time actually, but maybe I get lucky on Vindicta. With my lens luck, there's nothing wrong. Another buckler right here at Armadale. Got a few of them in my bank right now. My tab is quite full of Armadale items because I've done a hell of a lot of kills in the past few months. But actually at this point I'm focusing mainly on the Clue Scrolls, and the bossing is a little bit down to the side. Got gloves as well in the same trip. Here you see the collection log for Armadale. Only need 1 War Priest item, and then we completed the whole collection and we got the first title. But for now we got 8 bucklers as you see right here, which is absolutely insane. We got almost 4k kills, and we only need the carcass of the War Priest items, and then we complete this boss and we can move on to the next one. And this one is quite special for the bossing series, the first bossing pet, one of the Twin Furies, which I was quite happy about. Really enjoyed the Twin Fury boss. It's one of my favorite bosses at this point. I thought it would be quite difficult to do them, but it's actually really easy, and I find the mechanics quite entertaining. It's of course it's quite of the same over and over again, but it's what most bosses are, and I quite enjoy the mechanics of it and the high DPS damage you can do in the final phase. And also the GP an hour is absolutely amazing right here. I think I can manage around 5 million GP an hour if I don't get any drops, which is quite on the high side, to be honest. But let's see how the bossing pet looks. We completed the bossing unlock third one, the Ava pet, which looks quite nice. Quite like the looks of this one. 391 kills, and look at the collection log. We got one of the pets, 5 essences, and the rest is a little bit, well, not much. Didn't got many drops. Other than that, we didn't got a crest. Unfortunately, within those 400 kills, almost 400 kills, we are at 6 out of 9, which is quite decent, but we're still quite a bit off the completion of the title. And we did some more Vindicta, which is quite enjoyable. It's actually first God Wars 2 boss I did ever, so, and one of the first ones I got a drop in, so quite enjoy Vindicta. It's a little bit more difficult than the Twin Furies. It takes a little bit more time and effort than the Twin Fury boss, and the GP an hour is also a little bit less, so Twin Furies is for me number 1 in God Wars Dungeon 2, but it's not really a challenge at this point, so that's why I'm doing Vindicta a lot right now. But no luck on the lenses so far in this episode, and still no luck on the pets, which isn't that weird. I'm not expecting any pets at like before 1k KC, to be honest. We got an Armored Core helm, which is absolutely worthless, on like 80k or something, but this is what we got in like one Reaper task for a few kills. 1.4 mil, we got 266 kills, 3 lenses, 1 crest. Nothing much changed there except from the helm, which is not that great in value. We did some more Bendos, which is also quite a fun boss to do. You kill it in like 10 seconds, so you can get a lot of KC done in 1 hour. The GP an hour is quite horrendous. I don't pick up anything except from the Bendos items because I don't find it really useful. Those bones comes out to maybe 500k an hour, I don't know, but it's not really what I want, so I'm just doing those kills, not really paying attention to the drops except from the beam drops. But other than that, I'm not picking up anything, which is not that smart, I think, but I pick up some of the items if I can manage it in my inventory. But other than that, I don't really worry about that because it comes out to maybe 1.5 mil every hour, which is not that great. It used to be a lot more than that. Got an hard clue scroll. Actually, hard clue scrolls very disappointing on those God Wars dungeon bosses. I expected a lot more of those hard clues and elite sometimes, but turns out you don't get many hard and elite clue scrolls from those bosses, unfortunately, because the XP rates on the other hand are quite good. And the final kill of the episode is Twin Furies, the first big ticket drop of the Twin Furies, only 775k ish, but still quite happy to get that drop, to tick that off the collection log, which is for me at this point the most important thing. The GP is quite important as well, but it's not like the dice you can get drops like 2.1 billion if you do like Twin Furies and Vindicta, so that's why the main thing for me is completing the bossing titles and get many KCs and get a lot of pets, which happened one time in this episode, so quite happy about that. So a quite successful episode. We got a bossing pet, some drops, a big ticket item with the Vindicta crest, so I'm happy about that. Before we end up this video, a little update on the channel and what you can expect in the coming months. First off, I'm going to make loot from 5500 clue scrolls, which is coming out later on this month or early on in October. Don't really know for sure what the upload date is, but the video is almost finished, so I'm really looking forward to releasing that to you guys. And also I'm going to start some new series on the channel, which isn't related to clue scrolls, it's something else entirely, but of course the clue scrolls are staying and the bossing series is continuing because I very enjoy doing those bosses and learning the mechanics of the bosses. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. I very much did enjoy doing those bosses, so I will be back with another bossing episode soon, and for that I will be doing another clue scroll episode next week, so keep an eye on that. Thank you all for watching, leave a like if you like this series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.